talk about what's reasonable and not reasonable in this case. Ask yourself at that moment in time, as Tay-K is running inside that house with two guys armed with guns and one of them armed with a set of brass knuckles, what his expectations were from that night. He's already pled guilty to you today, saying, hey, I'm guilty that I knew that somebody was going to get threatened, but I'm not going to be guilty of a crime I didn't anticipate. That will be the testimony. But that's not reasonable. Put yourself in that situation right then and consider the evidence about what he knew in this case and when he knew it. Ladies and gentlemen, Ethan Walker was sitting on a stool in a bedroom with his girlfriend Alyssa Rao playing video games when he was killed. He wasn't hurting anybody. Let me just ask you this question. When you saw that person come around the corner with a mask on his face, how did you feel?
I was scared. Very scared.
Did you have any idea at that moment about what was going on?
I was in shock and I was confused.
Was that person holding anything?
A gun.
Tay agreed to participate in a robbery. Tay participated in a robbery. But he stood up here yesterday in front of you and in front of this court and accepted responsibility for what he agreed to do and what he participated in, and pled guilty to the robbery by threats using a gun, threatened somebody with a gun in counts 3 and counts 4. The girls planned this. They set it up, and the boys were supposed to come in and hold everybody off, and Tay-K had a bag. He was going to get the money and the drugs from under the couch and run back out. Well, that's not what happened. Everything went tragically wrong in there.
But Tuesday, appearing older after 2 years in jail, he sat quietly in the courtroom while prosecutors laid out a case he knew a plan to steal drugs and money would end in murder.
So Tay-K's response was, hey, no problem. We can take care of that.
Tamor McIntyre is facing a capital murder charge for the death of 21-year-old Ethan Walker. He was living in the house where McIntyre and 6 others believed they'd find drugs and money in 2016. He's accused of recruiting friends who had guns to help with the robbery, and Walker's girlfriend said they were just in a room playing video games when the home invasion happened.
At first, he came around the corner and he said, get on the ground.
Okay.
I think he said it 2 or 3 times. Me and Ethan both responded and said, there's nothing here. Ethan had his hands up and he got shot in the stomach.
Though he admits being at the house, McIntyre's attorney argued there's no way he could have known a planned robbery would turn into a murder.
And I'll tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, the evidence will not support that conclusion because they have to prove that beyond any reasonable doubt that he should have known that that intentional killing would happen.
So Tay-K is back in the news, bruh. Free Tay-K. Till it's backwards. Free Tay-K is still the movement. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Saturday night, not sure when you're gonna see this, if you're gonna be at the club, in bed, taking a shit, who knows. But breaking news of the day, Tay-K's sister, who's probably drawing doodles her damn self, revealed some interesting information. To be honest, this type of shit makes me sick. I've been saying this since the day Tay-K got 55 motherfucking years. How the fuck can you give somebody 5 motherfucking decades and he didn't even pull the trigger? Damn. Well, this is what I didn't know. This is news to me. The mastermind behind the whole Ethan Walker murder and robbery is now ready for parole. I shit you not. Apparently a couple days ago, just hours after the blonde chick who acted like I'm just gonna walk into somebody's apartment, blast their ass on sight, and act like it's my own place. Hours after that bitch was sentenced to 10 years, Tay-K's sister decided to speak her mind. Of course, she wrote a full motherfucking essay. I'll read it out to you guys, just the important bits. She said, just so y'all know, that white girl got 10 years for a murder she did commit. Meanwhile, they convicted my brother of murder and sentenced him to 55 years and said he should have anticipated it. He should have anticipated that somebody else would pull the trigger, but let's talk facts. Go look at the case. she means swing by Alfred's channel. I got all the Tay-K trial coverage. But she said nobody testified that they saw Tay-K with a gun. He was never in a room that anybody was injured in. Tay-K was the youngest out of the group, a juvenile, yet he got the most time. And the white girl who set everything up is now eligible for parole. Damn. Of course, after I read this, I started pulling out all the facts. I can't be giving you guys fake information. And yes, Tay-K's sister is right. There were 3 girls, not 2. To be honest, I thought there were only 2 girls. The third girl's information had been left out because she was a minor. She was only 16. She switched her lawyers, and the lawyer convinced the judge because she was 16 and this bitch had a motherfucking pimp. She just went with any plan to make her quote unquote trafficker happy, and the judge gave this bitch a 10-year probation. But the fucked up part is one of the other girls, who actually cut a deal for 20 years, testified that it was actually the 16-year-old who planned this shit from the jump. She actually contacted her and the other chick and told them about the drugs and the money at Ethan Walker's house, and from that point Tay-K was contacted through IG. Damn. And they gave bro 55 motherfucking years. Is this how the fuck the justice system works? Damn, 55 years. And you didn't even pull the trigger. Damn. Your boy Alfred will keep you updated if there's any developments. Thank you so much for tuning in. Your boy Alfred out.